Sarao.
E non conviene se lo fingo, se lo canto, se lo urlo tra la gente. E non mi basta avere un cuore per provare dell'amore veramente. E non mi servono parole per un poco di piacere solamente.
Una questione di
chimica, 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 chimica. È una questione di chimica, 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 chimica.
e non c'è dove pure quando, solo fango ed un impianto travolgente. E non c'è anticipo, ritardo, se rimango vengo ripetutamente. E non mi importa del pudore, delle suore, me ne sbatto totalmente. E non mi fare la morale che alla fine sei che vuole solamente.
Una questione di chimica, 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 chimica. È una questione di chimica, 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 chimica. È una questione di chimica, 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 chimica.
Welcome back, everyone, to Torino, Italy. Look at the Courchevel Arena, host of the 2006 Winter Olympic Games, and now the Grand Prix Final 2022. 3 years ago, we were here at the Grand Prix Final as well. Courchevel Arena. It's a beautiful arena inside. Wonderful ice conditions as well as we get started on the junior women's short program. 6 brilliant skaters. It's Japan versus Korea. 3 from each country, all very capable, quality juniors, all stars on the rise. But in this field, there's no room for error. They all, at least in the short, do the same elements and mostly with the same quality as we've seen throughout the Junior Grand Prix. They are delightful, they are dynamic, they are all determined. Maybe the best junior event here, but we will see soon enough. We've seen some wonderful practices, beautiful programs. As you get introduced to some of the officials in this event.
It is a pleasure to introduce the officials for this event.
In rappresentanza dell'ISU diamo il benvenuto al presidente di giuria.
Representing the International Skating Union, please welcome the referee, Mr. Robert Rosenblut.
Il pannello dei giudici.
And there is a look at the start order for this event. With 2 Koreans, 1 Japanese skater, followed by a Korean, and then the final 2 skaters from Japan.
Giudice numero 2.
Judge number 2, Mr. Walter Toigo.
As I was speaking to people just on the break after the pair short program, some of the teams, of course, disappointed with their skates. And this is such a learning ground. We always say that, but because it's true, as we take a look at the officials for this event,
Judge number 4, Ms. Ayumi
these young
Kono,
skaters
Japan.
don't have a particularly good skate at such an event like this, so prestigious,
Judge number 5,
so
Ms.
disturbing to them, but they'll learn how to cope, because in the end of the day, you're going to skate, you're going to compete many, many, many more times in many years to come.
Judge number 6, Mr.
So bouncing back from a bad performance is part of the skill that you need to learn. You don't intend it, but you need to learn to do it.
Judge number 7, Ms. Leah Bates, Australia.
And of course, for these young women in both the short program here in the juniors and in the seniors, the Japanese and Korean skaters, it's such a popular sport in those countries. The pressure is really on. The world is watching, the country's watching, family is watching. There's pressure for everyone, but
The technical panel.
the exposure, particularly in Japan, is at such a high level
Technical specialist,
that you wear
Ms.
a lot of
Vanessa
responsibility on your shoulders.
and Ms. Nida Nancy Garcia Villarreal.
And here we go. The junior women on the short program coming up, but the junior women on the Grand Prix, Junior Grand Prix, have always been, over the past 7 or 8 years, the best event, the most competitive, the most difficult. You can see the focus and the smiles and the excitement, really. It's a thrill to be here for these athletes. It's a dream come true right now. I know back home, friends and family, thousands, hundreds of thousands of fans are watching online and on TV. Such a legacy in both Korea and Japan for women's skating champions, Olympic, world champions, junior and senior. as we get introduced to the field. From Korea, Minsol Kwon. And their teammate, Chaeyeon Kim. From Japan, Nakai. From Korea, Jia Shin. Hana Yoshida from Japan. And the #1 rank coming here to Torino, Mao Shimada.
You may now begin your 6-minute warm-up.
There again is a look at the start order for this event. Look at Mia Hamada from Japan. Many good skaters, both in men and in the women's categories. Spent a lot of time in the Junior Grand Prix this year. As she told me, she's working the next generation of young Japanese skaters towards the Olympic Games here in Italy. And went back onto the Junior Grand Prix circuit to give them some experience and some support as they start their journey. And we look at Minsol Kwon, 13 years old, coming here to Torino in 6th position for the silver in Ostrava week 2, bronze in Gdansk week number 5. No other international record at this point. All the fans getting into it, cheering on their favorites. There is 16-year-old Chaeyeon Kim from Korea, second Junior Grand Prix season, coming in here ranked 5th, taking a bronze in Gdansk and gold in the final competition, the Junior Grand Prix in Egna. Takes a fall first on the warm-up. Get that out of her system. Well, there is 14-year-old Nakai from Japan, first Junior Grand Prix season, coming into Torino ranked 4th. 7th last year at the Japanese Junior National Championships. Bronze medal in Riga and gold in Gdansk, week number 2. And you'll love that program. From Korea, 14-year-old Jia Shin, second Junior Grand Prix season, taking gold and silver on the Junior Grand Prix this year. Second at the Junior World Championships last season. Comes into the final third of the 6 finalists. And you'll see a nice touch of emotion with Jia's short program. Well, 17-year-old Hana Yoshida, first Junior Grand Prix season, comes into the final ranked 2nd, winning both events in Courchevel week number 1 and the final competition in Egna, Italy, week number 6. skating a really mature and fun short program. And there's the leader coming into Torino, 14-year-old Mao Shimada, winning both events in Ostrava and Gdansk. Special skater indeed. But had a difficult practice today. Well, I shouldn't say difficult, missing the triple loop, which he normally does not miss. A great skater. And lots of expectations on this young woman.
There is 1 minute remaining in your warm-up.
I'm pretty sure a number of the senior women will be watching this event as well to see what young skaters are coming up behind them. What do they have to watch out for? The junior women have traditionally made the leap from juniors to seniors quite nicely and rise in the ranks quite quickly. And seniors, and this is the start of the new quadrennial lead up to the next Olympic Games. And lots can happen, lots will happen over the next 4 years. As these skaters start to master the technical, difficult elements, but also get engaged emotionally with the music. And you'll see that here in the junior women, maybe a little bit better, certainly better than the men and the pairs at this stage of development.
This concludes your warm-up. Would you please leave the ice? Thank you.
And here we go. Just 13 years old. And you can see taking the final words of instruction from the coach.
First to skate from the Republic of Korea, Minsol Kwon.
Nervous and excited. What a combination of emotions that most all of these athletes feel. A 66.81 season's best for Minsol. Delicate and powerful as she will skate to Danse Macabre. Well, what a great way to start the junior women's short program. Minsol Kwon from Korea skating a clean program here. Three of the elements will be reviewed by the technical panel. Jump combination, triple loop actually is under rotated in the judging system. But what was beautiful from my perspective was the commitment to the choreography and the movement. Not afraid, no shortcuts in that choreography, particularly in the step sequence, which came in at a level 4. There's a triple loop. Yeah, you can see just under rotated, a little bit on a lean. There's the double axel right off the end of the edge, converting into nice rotation position, solid landing, unfolds the free leg. Maybe you can stretch and point the toe a little bit more. Little details like that will make the difference. Flying camel spin, level 4. All the elements in the plus GOEs, or 6 of the 7 in the plus GOEs, but not by a lot. There's a triple flip, reload, climb as high as you can, get all the way around with the triple toe loop. And both jumps clean in the system. So well done there with 11.21 for that one element. Layback spin in the change combination spin, level 4. And beautiful Bielman. And great focus right at the end. Wow. How fun will it be watching this young woman continue to develop over the next 4 years? Just 13 years of age. Mom and dad back home must feel very proud and nervous. Let's take a look at the scores. 66.81 personal best this season. Just a 59.91 with that under rotation. And one of the spins just in at level 3.
Thank you.
So still some work to do to improve the levels there.
Dalla Corea.
Next to skate, representing the Republic of
The next
Korea,
skater, teammate,
Chaeyeon Kim.
Chaeyeon Kim, 16 years old, 70.29. Good score, earning that the final competition on the Junior Grand Prix this season in Egna, Neumark. Not too far from here. Skating the short to everybody knows. Well, that was a great short program by Chaeyeon Kim from Korea. Not only landing all the elements, but the commitment to the choreography and the music, particularly in the step sequence, really at the highest level for this young woman at this stage of her development. Really solid program. You know, we can quite often say a program is clean by landing the jumps and doing the spins, but the cleanest programs are doing the elements to the best of your ability, to the highest of qualities. I think we saw that here. Now in the system, there is the triple Lutz on the quarter. It was still brilliantly executed. A smile of satisfaction and relief as well as we look at the handholds just before leaving the boards to compete. And there's the triple toe loop off the triple Lutz. Double axel, good flow. Had a nice wally jump going into that takeoff, so good transitions in and out. There's the change of edge. And the flying camel spin.
That's how it goes. Everybody knows.
Here's the triple loop. That was so easy, looked easy. Soft knees, stretch free leg, great flow. These are the qualities that really give you the scores for the GOEs. There's the butterfly entrance during the step sequence. That's also in at a level 4 as well. The top skaters and juniors now accomplishing level 4 in steps. Wasn't always the case. Well, 70.29 personal best in the short program. Not sure she'll reach that score here tonight, but still a great program. Clean and extremely well performed. And you see the small details will make the difference here between these skaters. They're all executing, at least at this point, the same elements.
Chaeyeon Kim from the Republic of Korea.
And quite well, but it's the small details. One drop level here and there will make the difference. 66.71 for Chaeyeon Kim from Korea. And now we'll put her currently into first place.
6.71 points and is currently in first place. Thank you.
Dal Giappone.
Next to skate.
Well, our next competitor comes from Japan, Ami Nakai, 14 years old. First Junior Grand Prix season. Seventh last year at the Japanese Junior National Championships. You're going to love this performance. It's absolutely delightful. 69 points, personal best in the short. Well, charming, delightful, and so well presented, both technically and artistically, really. You should see some pretty good program component scores for composition of the program. Great transitions and steps between the elements. Presentation, well, that was just top of the game. And skating skills as well. What a great performance by Nakai from Japan. Kept the character, kept the joy. The energy of the music converted into the energy of performance. And that's exactly what you want. It brings a delight and joy to the fans and to the judges as well. Great focus, great smile right off the top. Here's the double axel. Nice and tight. Gets the free leg back, good speed, flow on the landing. Maybe want to point the toe a little bit more. Here's the toe loop after the Lutz. It's all clean in the judging system. There's the triple Lutz, triple toe loop. Good soft landing leg. That toe on the free leg wants to turn out a little bit more. Just small little details is what Ami can work on now. But certainly the personality and the charm from top to bottom. Great program. What fun. Well, season's best is 69.0. Again, the score is a little lower here than what we've seen on the Junior Grand Prix. And that can come down to the judging panel and the technical panel, little things here and there. But so far, the skaters have delivered clean performances, and the pressure's on the next group coming up. Well, it's so nice, always nice to see the skaters coming off. Always a little worried about the scores, but coming off feeling good about their skate. And here are the scores. 65.97 for Ami Nakai, and that will put her currently into second place.
And is currently in second place. Thank you.
Less than a point away from Chaeyeon Kim from Korea.
Dalla Corea.
Next to skate representing the Republic of Korea, Jia Shin.
Jia Shin from Korea, 14 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season, took gold and silver on the Junior Grand Prix. Was second at Junior Worlds last year. Comes into the final, ranked third. We'll skate the short program to the giving by Michael Smith. What a stunning short program. I always feel a little guilty using the same terms as charming and delightful, but simply that's what it is. This is just brilliant skating by all these young women. What a joy. What a beautiful sport. What a beautiful art. And the work that the coaches and skaters have done is really at the highest level. And you can see that over the next 4 years, senior women are going to have a backlog of talent. It's just remarkable. They are not only brilliant skaters and performers, they're great competitors to this point in the competition. No major mistakes. There's the triple Lutz. Look at the height, climbing up into the air, reloading, picking, pushing around the triple toe. Look at this, Ina Bauer. Beautiful entrance into the double axel. Nice and steady, beautiful flow. I'm not sure we'll see it, but steps right up into the double axel off of that edge. Great balance, strong positions. And don't think that does not take strength and flexibility. The triple loop, absolutely wonderful. Nice bracket into a pivot. Grab the blade on the change combination spin, level 4 at the end of the program. You have to balance leaning back, but stay in the forward part of the blade. Opposite combination of your weight, shift, and look at the emotion on the face right at the end for such a young girl, young woman, 14 years of age. Beautiful. You gotta love the sport because it is beautiful. Well, 70.41 personal best in the short program. Score might come pretty close to that, we hope. And I think these young women know they cannot make a mistake, but they're able to cope with the pressure so far. Keep setting the standard just a little bit higher. She needed 66.72 to take the lead, and she has that, 69.11. Jia Shin takes over the lead in the women's short program.
And is currently in first place. Thank you.
Great joy in the kiss and cry.
Dal Giappone.
Next to skate, representing
A little fist pump there. Another wonderful skater, 17-year-old Hana Yoshida from Japan. First junior Grand Prix season, comes to the final, ranked second, winning both her events in Courchevel week 1 and the final competition in Egna, Italy. 66.89, season's best. Skating to Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine. Well, the fault was obvious, but let's talk about this program. This is so smart. This young woman is 17 years old, a little older than some of the other competitors. But it had fun and maturity to this performance. And even though I'm most certain she carried disappointment through the rest of that program, kept the performance up pretty high. Maybe not as high as a clean performance would have, but I was pretty amazed that kept the energy and the fun throughout the program. Brilliant choreography by Laurie Nickel and Tom Dixon, the choreographers for both the short and the free program. Really smart. This young woman is a little bit older. Such a fun approach. Good energy throughout. And just that mistake on the Lutz. Here's the double axel coming off. This nice steps coming into it. Good flow, good stretch. Feet tucked nicely together. See the free leg unravel and push back. There's the Lutz. A mispick a little bit. Didn't lift up too far forward. Had to take the fall. There's the loop. No problem there. Great patience, you can see, making sure that the choreography designed was delivered. And keep that energy in those running steps in the step sequence. And difficult to do. You have to park the mistake, push on, do every step at the highest level. And I saw the program today clean, and it really is delightful. So much fun to watch. And the kiss and cry with Gislain Brian, assistant coach working with Mia Hamada, Gislain from Canada. It's such a difficult moment because you know the athlete is disappointed with the fall and there's not much to talk about really there. And the competition's so tight. As I said, mistakes are so costly. All these young women so good.
The scores, please, for Hana Yoshida from Japan.
The season's best 66.89. Will not come close to that score here with that fall. It's a 55.51 for Hana, and that will put her currently into 5th place. What a shame. Brilliant program, wonderful skater, tough day.
Thank you.
Final skater, the leader.
Next to skate, representing Japan, Mao Shimada.
Pretty focused, 14-year-old Mao Shimada from Japan. First Junior Grand Prix season, winning both events in Ostrava and Gdansk. Special skater indeed. And she will skate to the music, the soundtrack of The Lion King. No matter how many times you hear that music by Hans Zimmer from The Lion King, it's big, it's free. And so is this young woman. She skated, just a tiny young woman, but she skated this music so beautifully, so powerfully, so free. All the elements, and plus GOE, such great quality, such great joy. And in a way, that music is very demanding, because if you don't bring the joy of the music to your performance, it's a little bit of a contrast, a little bit of a letdown, but not in this case. Mao Shimada of Japan brought great joy to this program and great pride to the country. Again, Lori Nickel and Kathy Reed, the choreographers, brilliant. Double axel, floating across the ice, beautiful stretch. Look at that turned out toe. The detail is immaculate and has the quality of the seniors, still yet to be developed, of course, but so well on the way. Triple Lutz, watch the flow on the landing, carry the speed backwards, up over the pick, straight up, lots of air, soft landing. Look at the feet, nice and tight together. So important, those young skaters watching, those feet, the ankles need to be tight in the air. Great flexibility right at the end of the program. And the smile that'll light up the room. And the second great Mao from Japan takes the ice by storm. The fans continue to grow to follow this young woman amongst all the other wonderful Japanese skaters. Yeah, as Jia said, everything was good. All the detail, wasn't any mistake that was visible at all. 71.49, season's best. She just needs a 69.12 to take the lead.
Scopriamo il punteggio, 69,
and has it with a 69.66, and that'll put Mao Shimada from Japan into first place.
66 points, and she's in first place. Thank you.
And there's a look at the standings. Mao Shimada, 69.66. Jia Shin of Korea in second with 69.11, so close atop. Chaeyeon Kim from Korea at 66.71, currently in third place. Only one mistake out of all those elements in the short program. These outstanding junior women. Just wait till we see more from them throughout the rest of the season at their national championships, Junior World Championships, and as they move on into seniors over the next few years. We will all be greatly entertained by watching their development and their growth. Not only as skaters, but as performers, and we can see that already at such a young age. Tends not to happen so early for the young men. They take a little while to get comfortable as they grow and get connected to the music. Generally happens a little bit later in the senior career. But for these young junior women, it starts right now, not only technically, but from a program component perspective, choreography, the performance, the composition, some beautiful work. And great work by the coaches and choreographers that spend so much time on working not just on their skating skills, but helping the young people grow up during a competitive career. It's complicated. As we take a look at some of the images from this event, great shot behind the guards and final moments with the focus. the athleticism. She's 13 years old. This young woman from Korea. And you can see they have all been taught and have learned how to be focused for the moment of competition and take care of every small detail. The sport is so complicated. It's beautiful, we enjoy it, and we watch it, but if you understand the detail, it is perhaps one of the most difficult sports on earth. There's a future skater, we hope, as we look at more brilliant skating. And the free program will be such a joy, pressure-filled, only 6 competitors, all brilliant. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the coverage of the Junior Women's Short Program. Up next will be the opening ceremonies, which will be followed by the Senior Pairs Short Program. You won't want to miss any of that. So stay with us. We'll be back from Torino.